The Spirit of the Lord is on me to speak to giants today. The Spirit of the Lord is on me to speak to giants today. I command you, giants of God, to arise, to arise, to arise. Arise, giants of God. Arise. Stop looking at your limitation. Stop looking at how small you are in the flesh. Stop looking at what you don't have. Stop looking at how people look at you. The Spirit of the Lord is commanding you to arise, giants of God, to arise wherever you are, to arise, to arise, to arise. The Spirit of the Lord is commanding you to arise, 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 arise. No longer small. You are not a dwarf. You are not a dwarf. You are not a dwarf. Do not look at what you don't have. Right now, the giants of the Lord look like insignificant people. Right now, the giants of the Lord have been finished completely. Right now, the giants of the Lord, the only thing they're remaining is with the power in their tongue. The power in their tongue. The power in their tongue. Some of them physically are going hungry. Some of them, and not because they are fasting, it's because they have no food. Some of them have no clothes. They wear torn clothes right now. What you think is a beggar, who you think is a nobody, you will be very shocked to realize most of them are giants of God. They are giants of God. And the time when God reveals these giants, you will be shocked. You will be shocked because you abused some of them. You overlooked some of them. You spoke badly. You cursed these people. You cursed your house help. You cursed your shamba boy. You cursed the street kid. You cursed the poor and oppressed with your words. Instead of blessing them with your hands, you used the tool of your mouth. The tool of your mouth to bring down these people. But God is telling you, time is here. Time is now. And the overthrow of the Lord has happened. The beggar you pass on the street going to church, the beggar you pass on the street going to your mosque, the beggar you pass on the street and ignore, has become the first and not the last. He has become the first and not the last. She has become the first and not the last. Overthrow has happened. Overthrow has happened. Overthrow has happened. The hand of God. The hand of God. The hand of God is doing the overthrow. You can't do it. You can't pray enough. Humble yourself before the Lord and He will lift you up. Humble yourself before the Lord and He will lift you up. This is not the time. This is not the time to look at your finances. This is not the time to look at what you own. This is not the time to look at the greatness or the bigness of your family. This is not the time to look at your job. the influence that you have right now. This is not the time. Overthrow is happening before your eyes. Overthrow is happening before your eyes. Overthrow is happening before your eyes. And the least among you will be the greatest. The least among you will be the greatest. The least among you will be the greatest. This is the time to cry out to God. Lay down yourself. Lay down yourself at the feet of God. Renounce all that you have held as important in your life. Renounce all that you have thought lifted you up. Renounce all that you thought will put you to the next level, will raise you up to another glory, whether it's a physical glory or a spiritual glory. Renounce, renounce, renounce. Your certificates will not save you. Your degree will not save you. Your PhD will not save you. Your doctorate will not save you. Nothing. Nothing will save you. Nothing will save you. Nothing will save you. Those ones will not save you. Your job will not save you. Your house, whether you're in Runda, whether you're in Lavington, whether you're wherever you are, affluent places, your house will not save you. What is the use of all this when you have no peace? What is the use of all this when you have no favor in the spiritual? What is the use of all this when you have denied God? What is the use of all this when you use your mouth to curse instead of bless? When you use your mouth to bring curses, to cause people to be depressed, instead of being an encourager, instead of being a tool of God. What is the use of all this? When your hand, instead of being a blessing, is the one that is squeezing out every life, the smallest life from people around you, your employees, your neighbors. What is the use even of the life that you have, the breath of life? If you do this, what is the use of the breath of life in you if you are not a blessing? If you are not every day, you wake up and you sleep, instead of being a blessing, you're a curse to people. You're depression to people. What is the use of the breath of life you have if you cannot be used by God to enrich somebody? Even one word of encouragement is very powerful. One word is very powerful compared to money. One word is very powerful compared to anything you might have in your possession that you acquired, that you worked for, that you trained for. One word of encouragement is better than your degree. One word of encouragement to somebody will cause God to remember you. Will cause God to remember you. Will cause God to remember you. Don't be foolish. Don't be foolish. Don't be foolish. Fall at the feet of God. Lay down everything. Everything, and tell him, remember me. Remember me. Remember me. Remember me this season. Remember me, God. Don't be like the rich man, the rich fool, the young man who was rich. He came to Jesus and Jesus told him, sell everything you have and give to the poor. And he went away sad because he thought wealth, he thought money was more important than what is eternal. So many of you are like the that old fool, because he's old. He's old right now. Not in age, but he's old in foolishness. He's old in foolishness. He's rich, yes. He was rich, yes, but he is old in foolishness. He never acquired wisdom. He never acquired wisdom. He never acquired favor of God by the things he does. So many of you are foolish right now like him. You think wealth is everything. You think wealth is everything. Overthrow has happened. Overthrow has happened. Overthrow has happened. Overthrow has happened. Overthrow has happened, and you did not expect it. You did not see it. It's a silent overthrow in the physical, but in the spiritual, it's major. It's major. It's major because corporations are being toppled. Corporations are being toppled, and you will see it in the flesh. You will wonder who these people are. You will wonder who these people are. You will wonder who these giants are, where they came from. You will wonder, you will wonder, you will wonder. Because there are so many. Because there are so many. There are so many giants. There are so many giants of God. There are so many giants of God being lifted up. Suddenly. There are so many giants of God being lifted up. Suddenly. Suddenly is here. Suddenly is here. Suddenly is here. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Suddenlies are here. They have happened. They have happened. And you will see it. You will not believe your eyes. You will see it. You will not believe your ears. You will see it. And you will not comprehend. You will not comprehend. You will not comprehend. That who you thought was insane, that who you thought was finished because you put him in jail, that who you thought can never rise up because you have blocked any chances of him getting a promotion time and time again. You will be shocked. You will be shocked. Because these are the people that are overthrowing. These are the people that have overthrown. They have toppled governments. They have toppled systems. They have toppled companies. The wealth that is coming to them is unbelievable. They have toppled systems of governance. They have toppled giants that were. They have toppled political giants. They have toppled spiritual giants. They have toppled people. And these are nobodies. They have no influence. You don't know their names. They have no name. They have nothing physically. to push them forward. They have nothing. You look at them, you see nothing. You look at them, you see nothing. You look at them, you see nothing. But they have toppled. They have toppled the authorities. They have toppled. They have toppled the rich. They have toppled. They have toppled the wealthy. They have toppled. They have toppled the system of governance in this land, in Kenya, in Africa, in the world. They have toppled. They have toppled the systems. They have toppled the systems that be. They have toppled the systems that be. They have toppled the systems that be. Fall at the feet of Jesus. Fall at the feet of Jesus. Lay down everything you think is you. Your body, soul, spirit. Everything that you think you have, lay it down at his feet. You don't need to go to any man of God to do that. You don't need to go to any church. You don't need to go to any spiritual house to do it. Do it. Do it in your bedroom. Do it in your house. Do it in the streets. Do it everywhere. Do it everywhere. And tell God, remember me. Remember me. Remember me. Remember my sacrifices. Remember me. And forgive me. Forgive me. Forgive me where I have not used the tools you have given me to bring you glory, to encourage somebody. Fall down on your knees. Fall down on your knees and ask God to remember you. It's not by power. It's not by might, but by the Spirit of God. It's not by power. It's not by your might. It's not by your influence. It's not by your name. It's not by anything. It's not by your hand. It's not by your position. But it's by the Spirit of the Lord. And overthrow has happened. 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 Oh, Almighty God, we thank you, we thank you, we thank you. We thank you. No one can control what you do. No one can control whatever you've spoken. No one can control or block anything that you're doing, that you've planned to do. No one can stand before you, against you, and tell you no. No one can block your overthrows. No one can stand and say, I qualify because of this and this. No, it's only you who qualifies men. 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 Man cannot qualify themselves. It's only you that qualifies men. It's only you that qualifies men. Thank you. Thank you, Yeshua. Thank you, Abba Father. Thank you, Holy Spirit. It's only you. It's only you to receive the glory. It's only you to receive the honor. It's only you to receive all praise. Glory to your name in the highest.